and welcome to today's episode of The Daily Blend. I'm your host, Stacey, and we are joined in studio today by Mark Briley, who is the Director of Client and Community Relations for Anderson Homes. How are you, Mark?
I'm good. It's always good to be with you.
It is always good to have you.
AC, you know I'm a fan. The Crane's Country Store on-site episode was a favorite, but every episode is good. I learned something about what's going on in the community, and so I hope everybody tunes in. Appreciate what you do.
Thank you, Mark. I always appreciate having you here because you always make me feel great.
You know I love you.
Thank you. What is happening in the market?
It's a lot, right? Everybody wonders what's happening. There's some volatility in the world, some uncertainty in the world. Columbia market is a unicorn market. It always has been. Supply is low, demand is high. So we keep building homes and we love it. We love our city. And whether we're building an $8 million home or a starter home, we love our community. So we keep building. Now, everybody that got that 2.5% interest rate during COVID is kind of waiting to see what's going to happen, right? Before maybe they decide to move up to a bigger home or something else. But we've got a lot of folks in and out of Columbia. And so we're going to keep building homes.
Good. That's what we like to hear.
Yeah.
Just keep building them.
Yeah.
Because one thing we always say, what it is right now is what it is, right?
Right.
So you can wait, but...
the word is, it's never cheaper to build your home than it is today.
Exactly.
And that's tough. Russ would often say, I never built a home. I thought, I wish I didn't have to pay this much for it. And he said 2 years later, I always say, I wish I could pay that much for it again to build it again. So you're right. The market is what it is. But there's strength, and the Columbia economy is strong. And so we know it's gonna thrive here.
Yeah. And you guys have this other side to what you do, which is the Anderson Homes Foundation.
Super passionate about the foundation and the work that we're doing. Honored to be partnered with, some of our subcontractors, our vendors, sponsors here in the city who say, we know housing is incredibly important, and it's not very affordable. So we talk about attainability, somebody who couldn't otherwise own a home. How do we help them do that? And so we started the foundation for that purpose in partnership with Love Columbia. We just finished home number 7, and we're breaking ground on home number 8 and 9 here in the next month. And we're really excited about some bigger projects that are coming up. People are stepping up. They're saying, hey, we know this is important. All the research, says if you own a home, you're more likely to stay longer, have healthier families. You're more likely to volunteer in your community, be a better neighbor. So we want that for our hardworking families who desire it. And so Veterans United Foundation stepped up and said, hey, we want to help. The newly founded William Guitar Little Foundation. Bill Little just passed away this summer, and our condolences to his family and friends, but he's making a long-lasting legacy here by starting this foundation. They've stepped up and said, hey, we want to help build houses too. In fact, they're going to match, offering a matching gift, and so we're looking for folks from the community who say, we know housing is important. They're going to match dollar for dollar a big amount if we can get it raised. So we're looking for support and appreciate everybody who recognizes the value. I think it's a unique opportunity, a unique time here in Columbia with builders, folks like Love Columbia who are willing to dive in. So let's get it done.
Yeah, absolutely. So explain a little bit for people who may not know. I mean, you've been here before, but maybe somebody's listening or watching for the first time.
Yeah.
How does the partnership with Love Columbia work?
Love Columbia is awesome. They love helping people flourish forward, and they're so involved in the community. The My First Home initiative was started in partnership with them. They do the challenging work, the first-time homebuyers classes, financial literacy classes. Shout out to Sherry Weiss, who's my partner over there. She helps folks get their credit scores together, connects them with lenders so that they can find what they qualify for. City has an up to $20,000 grant now for down payment assistance for those who qualify. So when we talk about the equity, we're building homes at cost for these families. That may add $60,000, $70,000 of equity to their family's future. If you can get $20,000 from the city on a down payment assistance, I mean, you're talking huge money that they are saving that will definitely transform those families for generations. So Love Columbia does the training, they do the selection of the families, and then we build these homes. So we love that partnership. If you know somebody who hasn't ever owned a home, maybe you're a good candidate, maybe somebody you work with, somebody in your family, send them to Love Columbia. Even if you don't buy one of these homes, you're going to learn a lot, and it's going to make a difference in your future.
Yeah, because those classes, I mean, there is so much to be learned.
Yeah.
Right? If you've never owned a home, there are so many things that you just don't know.
Oh, that's right.
Right? I mean, like, think about it. Like when you bought your first home, the things that you learned, like by trial and error, like you learned it in the fire.
Right.
Right. You're fire tested when you go in.
That's right.
I wish there had been a class.
I know. And we talk about adulting being hard, right? And, we got kids who are moving out now. School
Yes.
season is starting again. And it's wild with all the things that happen. You're like, man, do they know enough about the world
No.
to exist? And they'll do fine. We all found our way. But you're right. If you can tap into resources that are there, people who said, I've been there before you. I know it's hard. Here's what can help. You just got to tap into those resources. And they are there. Columbia is very supportive in that way. So highly recommend, highly encourage. It's the best way to get ahead.
Yeah, that is very true. That's very true. And I mean, truly, kudos to you guys for stepping up, because I know that this is not a program that existed before. This is something that you guys just had a passion for.
Yeah.
And that Russ and that you guys, you had a heart for this.
Yeah.
And that you saw a need in the community and that you said, we could probably help do something about that.
100%.
And it's truly been like one build at a time.
Yeah.
Right?
Everybody's got something they can do to make a difference in the
Right.
community. You know this. You see it every day. You do it. You invest yourself in that. This is what we can do. And when you find your lane and
Yep.
you know, man, this makes a big difference. Why not utilize it in a way to make a huge difference in the lives of our neighbors in our community? So we're all in. We're doing it. We'll finish home number 9 in the next number of months. And then the next project, we may get over 30 units in this next project. So we're rising to the challenge. We want everybody else to rise to the challenge too. Let's make our community the best it can be.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, if anybody wants more information, where can they find you guys? Because there may be somebody listening who says, I want to be a part of that.
Yeah, absolutely. We welcome every conversation. I always find you get good people at the same table and stuff can happen. So look for us at AndersonHomesMo.com. And you can find a Anderson Homes Foundation tab on our home site. So whether you want to build a custom home or you're eager to support the foundation, give me a call. We'll talk.
Yeah, absolutely. And talk you will.
Yeah.
And talk you will. Mark, always good to see you. Always good to have you on. Always, as always, tell Russ I said, what's up?
You know it.
I'll be calling him for some bourbon. It's coming up on the fall. So we can sit down and do that.
Absolutely.
Mark, thank you for being here.
Thank you.